Hey Penelope, Lindy, amazing to see you guys. Hey Natho, Goose, Val, Diane, hello. Hey Val John. We are connecting to the 144 Unity field. So come and join us, press that follow button and join us for this exciting live stream. I'm just showing up. I'm not sure what's going to come up. I guess it all depends on the collective energies and what is needed. So say hello. Let us know who you are and where you're from. See, the beauty about this 144 unity field, this is the 0 point, right? This all one frequency. This is the Christ, right? And I get to share this message from the Christ for you guys. We need to find one another. And our mission here is to anchor this heaven on earth. And how do we do that? Through knowledge, through truth, through illumination. And understanding that the 144 is within you. So let's see what happens. If you guys have anything to share, please put it in the comments, because this is where we connect, collaborate, where we share and grow together. This is how we heal for ascension, because we are all one. So we are all these many eyes of the divine. Getting all these pop-ups and they're really annoying. Let's take these off. There's so much misinformation and deception about that 144, but it's only because this 144 is a code. It's just a clue. It's just a part of the puzzle. I'm so glad, Val, John, we're all here to inspire and encourage one another, to support one another, because we have been so alone. You know, we've come here with this divine mission and life has been dark. You know, we've always sought truth. We're seekers at heart. We are these golden, I'm getting golden nomads, but they're saying the monad. We are this frequency wave of creation, and we're here to learn the truth of why we're here, how to tap into our force. This is a prison planet where we have been taught how to operate and fuel the program, how to fuel the dark world matrix system. Our divine light has been harvested, it's been siphoned, it's been taken, because we haven't been taught how to reclaim it. So now this Christ frequency, this God frequency has returned to this planet. So we all get to know, we get to choose, we get to actively participate through this. I'm getting revelations. All right, let me have some water. You know, you are an angle, and it's like angel, right? So we see angle and angel, same sort of spelling, just the letters have been moved around. Now everything comes down to frequency, right? So these letters, these numbers are symbols, and I'm getting secret codes of creation. So since 2019, I have had every month has been a crash course in these spiritual lessons, these spiritual teachings. As I've healed, unlocked higher dimensions, I've got to go through these, and so I can share them and share the truth, right? So this journey of embodying the 144 frequency within takes a lot of healing. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people have been programmed through old world ways, and they believe by just blindly worshipping, they are going to light up and ascend to be one with Christ. And that's just not happening. And that is a deception program that is used to harvest your divine light. So now is the time we are empowered through knowledge from the Christ. So please share this. Okay, we want to get this word out because there's so many beautiful beings like you who feel lost and alone, misunderstood in this system, this matrix system. Look, there's always going to be a matrix because the matrix has been created. It's a divine creation. It's from... So the one can experience itself in all different ways, all different angles, right? You are an angle of the divine, and your awareness, you're the creator, the observer within you. You are experiencing things through your particular lenses based on the level of consciousness that you are at. So now is the time we release those programs of the old world system, the Antichrist system. We teach you how to reclaim your light, how to transmute and alchemize so you can access this for yourself. This is what the Christ is all about. This is what the unity field is here to do. Every time I go live, so make sure you press that follow button, visit my other socials, connect there, because every Friday we have healing streams on YouTube in our free community on the God Source Co. So that's your first, head to the free online community, God Source Co, become a member, it's free, okay? All you have to do is join. And you become a member of that God Source Co. You step into that healing portal with us, and you get to heal every single week with us through this frequency of Christ. And that's what we're doing. We are anchoring heaven on earth, because the truth is you are this divine technology. You have these divine capabilities, but what you are lacking, you're not lacking anything really. It's the separation that blocks you. Okay. So every single week, our intention is to dissolve that separation within you, heal, so you can anchor more light, because you are the 144. It's your energy centers. It's your body, your divine technology. So week by week we show up. You guys show up to our TikTok live streams. I'm just going to share this actually to Facebook. So if you guys can just share this for me, the screen might go a little bit funny. So others can heal with us and grow and evolve. See, the truth is you are, and your divine birthright is this 144 frequency. It's knowledge of how to heal to attain this. And it's a level of ascension. The 144 is a stage of this ascension. And every week, every month, we explore this and we go into this. And you are, if you're seeing this, you are being presented with an opportunity. Val John, so every Friday at 9:30 a.m. Sydney, Australia time, we go live in our healing stream. So very important, just join that free God Source Co community, and come and join us on YouTube if you like, because that's where we're streaming from, and heal with us. Okay, so what I like to say to people is just subscribe to YouTube and then press the notification bell so you're reminded, right? That's the easiest way. But the healing portal is in our free community, the God Source Co. Because this is where all those beings that have chose to go within and heal, all those black sheep, those lone wolves, right? You guys who have been following your inner guide and doing what you're guided to do. Like this is what we have been waiting for. Because we have felt so misunderstood all of our lives, and these things have happened to us in our lifetime that can't be explained, you know? Hey, Raluca! Yeah, so these things just, they can't be explained. You know, so these things just they've happened to us, but they are there for our ascension, right? So huge things have maybe happened to you, and let me know if you've had awakenings and or whatnot, and or things have happened, like really synchronistic things, and you're like, oh my God, that means something. What does that mean? What does that mean? Now, they are all timestamps that have been set there for you, for your ascension. So when the time is right, the lesson of why that had to happen will be unlocked. And this is how Christ consciousness works. This is how the Christ, the all one frequency, creator, the one, works. Because you are a part of that. So this is where the one wants you to see this sun, right? Which is the one. It's the Christ, the spiritual sun. And you are a beam that comes off that. You are a light beam that comes off that. So now is the journey that you move from that separation, the darkness, and you enlighten. You become lighter, lighter, brighter, 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 until you are one, right? Releasing, dissolving the separation to unify in this 144 unity field, this 0 point. See through the eye of God. This journey home, this golden road to Oz, 0 point, right? Oz, 0 point. And I'm seeing the Emerald City, right? So it's like this journey where we walk this path, and we go through all these twists and turns and all these scary moments. But then we learn these lessons, and we learn these lessons about ourselves and why we're here. And as you continue on this path home to the one, this golden road to Oz, right? You're going to learn a lot, right? You're going to learn a lot about yourself, and you're going to feel more at home because, we have felt kind of rejected our whole lives, right? We've felt an outcast. We've felt on the outer. We've always wanted to be accepted. We've always, accepted anyone and loved others, but that's not what we have experienced in this. We give and we give and we give. And we tend to get taken from a lot, and people don't understand our intentions, right? Because these lessons are there for us. These people, these characters are in our reality for a reason, because we need to learn to love ourselves, and we don't need to seek validation. We need to just do the inner work to feel at home and understand that we don't need anything. We don't need validation, because this path home to the one, to the source, to your truth, that's what we're striving for. We need to understand that the external realm is a school for our soul's growth, for our evolution, and what we are going to experience are the reflections of the darkness within that we need to release in ourselves, so we can rise, enlighten, right? Become lighter and brighter, and return home to the one. So please press that follow button, press like. We need to push this out. We need to share it to your other socials. This is the time that we're finding one another, we're standing up, and we are receiving this knowledge from the Christ so we can heal. This knowledge dissolves the separation within your divine vessel, your divine instrument, right? So you can anchor more light. Now, the 144, you are this antenna, you are this receiver, and we need to clear the channels. We need to clear the lines within you, and that's what this knowledge does. And every single week in our free healing streams, over in our free community, the God Source Co., you're going to clear, okay? You're going to heal. This is where you stand up and you begin to heal. And you can also opt in to heal even deeper and access those healing and ascension tools. So you can heal so powerfully, right? But this is it. This is up to you choosing. What's a flash goal? Let me have a look what a flash goal is. I'll just press that. I don't know what that is. But let's play around. I just got a notification. I'm sick of these pop-ups. Okay, so let me have a drink. Let me have some water. So the 144 unity field, it's us becoming healing to be in resonance with that. There is so much. So I'm just saying the 144. So the deception within this external reality, right? And all the old world ways and teachings that they're there for the seekers to decode the truth. There's many people that are stuck like a bug in a web in these old systems, believing what those systems teach them, not understanding these teachings are filled with deception. There are truth and illuminations in there, but it's up to the seeker to go within and heal using the input in their environment, in their external reality, healing on that to unlock the truth, to clear away the deception, to see the deeper truth and the symbolism in that code, right? So Reluka said, true, if we release the low frequencies from our mind, we heal. So we empower ourselves, validate ourselves. That's it. We are all we need. And that is what the one, the Christ, the source wants you to know, wants you to understand, wants you to embody that you are the one. You are so valuable. You are so loved. So now is the time you show that you have received this message by standing up and returning to your truth. You are the light. You are the one. I'm here as a messenger and a guide of the Christ, right? Sharing this truth. I've walked this ascension path and I get to share. I'm just getting all of me. Like, this is it. Like, the Christ is within you and it's your job to stand up. Because you're not given, that's it, that's what so many people in these old world systems don't understand. You've got to work for it. You're not just going to be raised up to the heavens. This takes work. This takes you standing up, being the observer, using your awareness, your energy, your focus to, I'm getting empower. So to power yourself up. We do that by healing. That is the only way. The Christ is here to share with you the healing and ascension tools, the knowledge, so you can know what it takes to actually return home to the one, to embody this 144 frequency, to embody God, to embody the Christ, okay? This isn't religion. This isn't a tainted spiritual program. Right? This isn't New Age. This is just truth, illumination from the one. It's a frequency. And it's a call out to those seekers, those beings that have felt like they're here for big things, yet they're still stuck in the trenches, experiencing such a dark reality. Now, our struggles are there for us to free ourselves. We need to see the chains that are binding us so we can release them, right? There's no other way. Healing is key. So where is everyone watching from? There's so many people and they're very hesitant. They don't trust anymore because of all the deception out there. And I understand. So this is for those beings that have, those seekers, those beings on a quest for knowledge, truth. You guys have been guided to so many different ways and different knowledge, and that's your superpower, okay? And you haven't felt like you quite fit in. You do at times, but then things happen and then you fall out of alignment, or there's negativity, negative energy that sort of pushes you away, repels you. But this is the journey home to the one. This is the path that you are walking. This isn't about staying stuck and fixed. The true 144 are going to be revealed, and they're the beautiful, authentic beings who just strive for inner knowing, you know? So standing in spiritual light, healing through inner awakening, comment your journey of self-healing. We've got some helpful AI in the comment. Where's everyone from? What healing have you been doing? Like, personally, I started off with Reiki, started using doTERRA essential oils, juice fasting. This was many years ago, before my initiation into the Christ. When I learnt how to heal things in bulk, but all these different frequencies at once. So all these emotional energies, entities, weapons, saboteurs, all these different energetic frequencies that were blocking me. Once I learned how to heal all of those together, release my heart wall, that's when this initiation to the Christ happened, back in 2019. And prior to that, I had been doing a lot of working, healing, late nights, staying up, just really healing and healing and healing and healing, releasing all these individual frequencies, then releasing all these bulk frequencies. The more I healed, the more powerful I became, and the more things I could clear at once. So I started to, these were lessons from the divine and what I must do. And I did it. I followed my inner guide. And I've returned home to the one, and I get to share the way with you. But we are all different angles of the divine, and we all have different individual paths and ways, you know. The true chosen, the ones that choose to join us here and dissolve this separation within their vessel, to anchor this light, anchor heaven on earth, become a co-creator in this, right? It's just this beautiful, it's so beautiful. Oh, so you're from Trinidad, Valjon. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah. There's a lot of things that within our field that is happening. There's a lot of unease, there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of really nasty stuff within us that we need to release, right? And as we do, things are going to shift. And this is it. This is, it's like so much strength is gained by overcoming some of these obstacles. This external realm is an illusion, though it's real, isn't it? It feels real. And this is where our inner guide is sharing with us the chaos within our field that's blocking us. And these events, these experiences, the negativity, these are all golden tickets. These are all golden illuminations that we need to heal on, so we can spiritually grow and evolve. I am having some ideas right now in relation to a collective healing record. So not sure if that will be a thing or if that will happen, but it's something that in my inner circle and my group circle, beings are taught how to create their healing record so they can return home to the one for ascension. So right now, Enoch is coming up, Metatron. I'm seeing the Metatron's cube. This Metatron's cube is a foundation of the Merkaba and is a stage of ascension. So the healing record and the records that he kept, that's a record of his ascension and the things that he came up against in his ascent, his return home to the one, right? So I've got a healing record that's since 2019 or maybe 2020. I'm not sure when I started doing it, where I started to, well, it would be 2019 when I started writing down the code and the frequencies that came up in my ascension. I was clearing those, so I was able to free those automatically from my field so I could keep rising, right? So past ascended masters, their teachings, that's their record of their ascent. That's their individual way and their path, returning home. So I've got one, my members, they have their healing record where they're inputting hang on, let me have some water. So Val, when we heal ourselves, we are helping others. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, because you are the one, you are the creator, okay? You are this beautiful being. So when you go in, you serve yourself, you're serving the collective, because you are the creator and you create the simulation outside yourself, okay? So what we need to do, all of us, is turn our attention, our energy inwards, okay? Now that is how we, that is the number one way of the Christ. It's going within, right? And I'm getting goosebumps right now. So a lot of people think, and a lot of people in these old systems think that they have to go out and serve the community. And that's good. If you're led to do that, you do that by all means, right? But this is the way to Christ. And this is a journey of consciousness through creation, through mind alone, aligning our body, mind to connect to that spirit, that unity field, right? This is the merging of our spiritual self with our physical self coming in and balancing, right? So when you go within, when you heal with us, again, join us in the God Source Co. It's free. All you have to do is join, and you've stepped into that healing portal that has been created by the One to support you, to support one another, right? Because we're here to support one another, right? And Val John, see, we want to help people, right? So joining the God Source Co., the collective, the Christ collective, is key, right? Because we are the type of people who have always came from love and service of others, and it's just so recently that we're learning how to operate so we can activate our divine vessel and touch more lives, right? But it takes with us connecting, unifying in that unity field, in this unity field. Like we're connecting and we're strengthening our bonds together. And as we do that, we dissolve the separation. And we are rewarded with powerful, profound teachings from the One. So that's what you will find every single week in our healing streams, in our spontaneous live streams. You're going to hear the rewards, right? The gifts that are spewing forth from the divine for us, so we can greater know ourselves and how to operate, so we can return home to the One, but serve the masses, right? So we are here to serve, but we're not running out into the physical world, because you've got to understand, we are 99.99999% energy. So what's left, like physically, like it's we need to address things on the energetic level, the consciousness level, right? We need to share this. We need to sow these seeds of illumination so we can find those other beings who can align with this message, who can operate the way of Christ, so we can have greater power here. We are here to dismantle. We are here to dissolve the old, to anchor, to pull in this light of the Christ so we can illuminate this world and it can rise. But we can only do that if we connect together and we have one focal point. So that one focal point is our God source community, okay? And there, every week, the healing streams are made available, right? You can join YouTube, press the notification bell so you are notified of those live streams every week. I highly recommend you do that. The more connections that you have to the God source and the portals that I've created, like TikTok, Facebook. I've just created an Instagram account. I was just guided to do that. I used to have Instagram a long time ago. I was guided to get rid of that. But now, yeah, so there's different avenues that I've created so you guys can connect to anchor and to pull in more of this divine light, right? So every time I make a video on TikTok, right, there is healing codes within that. It's an energy update from the one. And it's a particular angle of where I'm at in that moment. And I get to relay that message, right? It's this divine oracle, this multi-dimensional teacher role that I have. And it's not linear. And it's always moving and changing. It's just this multi-dimensional, I want you to see all types of geometry, right? It's this, it's very interesting. Hey, Shane. Here's your spontaneous live. Yesterday, I saw a comment from Shane where he said he feels a spontaneous live coming on. That was over on Facebook. So he's seen this and he's here now. I never know when I'm going live. I never know where I'm going live. I just go live. I mean, I know that I go live every Friday. That's a sure thing. But other than that, I do these spontaneous lives. So press that follow button. Come and join us over on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. And guys, it's time for us to stand up and heal and just know, right? It's exciting because I'm guided to jump on here, and then I learn stuff as well. In our membership, in our inner circle, in our group circle, we have our inner circle live stream coming up on Wednesday. That's tomorrow. It's deeper teachings, like those beings who really want to see through this matrix, right? The live streams is the mother's creatrix, where we see deeper truths through the eye of Creator, these divine revelations, and the puzzle that comes together is way more profound than in these free ones, right? Because in our circle, we have members in there that are healing. So they're using their healing record. They're recording the input that they're receiving from the one, and they're able to heal on those things automatically and release those things from their field. Release things like all different types of emotions, energetic weapons, saboteurs, spells, all these different types of entities, disembodied entities, shared group entities, like all these different things. They're able to clear those from their field and clear those energies that are causing symptoms within, right? So as they do that, they record the input. And if you would like to heal that way and begin building your very own healing record, come and join us, right? There's plenty of content there for you to catch up on. This is like creational mechanics through the eye of Creator. So this knowledge is only able to come through with those members that are energetically investing and supporting and healing on it, because that way we're able to access a much higher frequency, right? And same goes for the group circle. So the group circle is a event, right? So every month we have this, it's like a Zoom room meeting, right? Where we all connect and we get, drawings and diagrams and all these cool things come through. We really look at things from all different angles. So what it takes is the seekers, right? Those beings who are open and ready to heal, grow and evolve and see things through all different ways, because this is it. You are the way, and the way to Christ, the way to embody the 144 frequency is very unique to you. And you're going to see things and understand things based on the level of consciousness that you're at. So it's very important to, I'm getting, again, that golden monads, the golden nomads, the beings who follow their heart and they see things. It's 911 right now. They see things through all different, and that's funny. I think we're going to be discussing the 911 in tomorrow's live, because this is a very important number for this month. Thank you for the reminder, Spirit. So the 911, this is so, so important. This is a very powerful divine number. And and we can talk about that tomorrow, members, okay? It's this crystal spiral, right? Into the divine. We are aligning with this, the Christ, right? The crystal spiral. And this is a very important month, the November, for these divine gates, this divine gateway, right? So the divine gateway and aligning to the crystal spiral, right? So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow, okay? So it's going to be an extremely powerful live stream. And it's funny. It's very funny because I've got all these blue drinks right now. And that relates to, the blue relates to that sapphire frequency, the Holy Mother and Sophia, right? So last month we were aligning with that 108 frequency. So we received the teachings over in our membership, over in the God Source Co, the teachings about the 108 frequency and just why that is so important and how that actually, like, the divine teaching from the Christ in relation to the 108. And it's something that you will not find anywhere else, because this knowledge comes from the Christ, and it's those beings in my inner circle and my group circle that allow me to access those divine teachings, because it's a collective mission. It's a collective thing that we're doing together. We are healing to be held in such a high frequency, and every month when we catch up, the knowledge that comes through is huge, right? It is absolutely huge. So every single Friday, we have our free streams, our healing streams, where you can join us. All you have to do is head over to our free community, join, it's free, and watch those past replays of the healing streams, and you can heal right away. Okay, if you want some healing, you want to heal, head over now and get into that. Okay, you can also find us at thegodsource.com. Okay, thegodsource.com, that's our website, and then you can be redirected to our free community, because this is what it's all about. We're healing for ascension. The Christ has returned. This frequency has returned. The knowledge, us showing up and aligning, unifying, working as one. This is the absolute hand pose. This is the Christ hand pose, unique to us and our collective. Okay, so you can use this operational feature of the Christ. You can use this Christ hand pose by being a free member. Okay, it's just one of these healing and ascension tools that is so powerful. You can choose how deep you go, and you can choose to start creating your own healing record where you're healing on autopilot. You can choose the frequency you want to tune into, the attunement that you receive, so you can heal and be a part of this. It is such an exciting journey. And press that follow button, guys. Like, plug in. What we have been programmed to do is to connect, to follow, to, right? There's a lot of places that you're connected to that are draining your force, right? In the Christ is here to give. If you are here with an open heart and an open mind and you are open to receiving, right? What you're doing is you're standing up and you are choosing to begin to heal through this frequency of the Christ, through this 144, to become in resonance, right? To heal, to dissolve the separation, to, it's one of these things that the Christ is here to share with you the way that you've been tricked and to teach you how to overcome that. So one of the most powerful teachings, and last week this was released, it's a free online course, the Digital Detox. So right now, you are connected to so many things that are taking from you, okay? They're just taking from you, right? You're connected to all these groups, right? You may not go through and leave groups when you're no longer in resonance. So you're still a member in those groups, and that negative energy is weighing you down, right? So so access, join, become a free member, access that free online course and learn how to heal, right? How you can heal right now to heal, right? To heal. I'm getting healed, just heal, right? Heal to be in alignment with this 144. It's a long journey, guys, and I'm not going to say this is easy, right? And but this is where we stand up and we do what we're guided to do through the Christ, so we can release, so we can dissolve the darkness, the separation, the negative energy that's weighing us down, so we can enlighten, right? So that Digital Detox free online course, it's just like, it's a checklist of things that you can start releasing now in the physical. All those connections that you've connected to, you've created these energetic contracts to, right? It teaches you how to release those, okay? And this is about you, like the physical representation of you doing that, right, is very, very powerful. So number one, be in our Healing Gateway, the free online community, access that online course and start healing, right? Follow that online course and do it in an organic nature, right? This is the Christ where it's divine timing, right? So, and this is something that I have done over the years. Like, the one has guided me to do this in stages, right? Started with Facebook friends, releasing all those people who, that just I no longer resonated with, that I didn't even really talk to, that I never talked to anymore, and then again at another stage I was guided to go back to the friends list and do all that. And, as I healed, I noticed that I was no longer holding on to these attachments to these particular people. Certain experiences when I was going through my friends list of negative experiences with these people came up, and it's like, well, why are you aligning with that energy? If they treated you like this, why are you aligning with that, Nadine? And it's like, unfriend, right? Now I only use my social for my mission, right? So I don't have Facebook friends anymore. I was guided to just get rid of all of that, because I'm here to serve and to not have things pulling on my field. And that's something I've been guided to do, right? But the pages that we like on Facebook, I use Facebook a lot, right? Because there's a lot of our energy is taken through Facebook. But again, you can look at your TikTok followers and the people that you're following. Do you still align with them, right? And then as you heal, you grow and evolve, and you change and you shift. And so this is a very powerful thing that you can do right now for your healing. And what you need to do is show up for yourself, right? Show up for the collective. Share this so we can find the other beautiful beings like you who are on this divine mission, right? Like, you know, you've come here for big things. You've had these big aha moments, these lessons. You know, you've had your inner guide, you know, show you certain things, and you've had these synchronistic moments, and you're seeking and you want to know why. Like, you know, there's more to what, you know, than what you can just see physically. You know, there's something within you giving you that nudge, right? That's your inner guide. That's your absolute self, your God self. That is the one, the Christ, that is there just nudging you. Okay, this is your truth. Okay, this is your truth. And these things are being shown to you, but you need to choose it. And that's what the divine, the one, wants you to understand. The chosen ones are the ones who choose to stand up for themselves and go their way. Go within and follow their path, their way home to the one. You can use everything in the external that you're guided to, right? It's all there for your growth. But what we do through healing is we heal on those things to release the deception in relation to those certain things that we've been brought to, so we can see the deeper truth, the illumination. And when that is found, right, you become more free, more fluid, flowing, right? Oh, awesome, Raluca, you've done the digital detox. And see, this is something that our inner guide really wants us to do, to, you know, like to heal, right? To serve yourself. There's a lot of people who are hypnotized. I'm getting mesmerized. They're dazzled, right, by all the fancy things out there, right? There's a lot of things that sound really great, and a lot of people out there that really, I'm getting like tales, like there's a lot of things out there that look shiny and bright, but they're traps, right? They're idols. And these idols have been created to divert your focus there, right? So I'm just seeing like a little shiny thing. It's like, shiny, right? So we're all like, it's like fake false light. Okay, so there's a lot of false light out there. There's a lot of false light teachings out there. There's just a lot of deception, full stop. You know, we've seen so many entrepreneurs and stuff like that are selling things, and then you buy the thing and it is rubbish. Like, it's not even what they were sharing. It's just, you know, so this is one of the things that the one wants you to see. This is an exercise for our, hang on, let me have some more. Our own self-knowledge, like our own inner knowledge, like us, it's exercising us and teaching us through deception, right? So we have to learn through the deception. We have to healing is key, right? Because there's all the deceptive programs outside of us. We heal on those things that we are being guided to. We heal on them, and we see through the illusion. We see through the deception. We strengthen our spiritual discernment, and we see the deeper truth and the illumination. And that is when we are freed, because that illumination, that golden nugget, we take that, we put that in our little, I'm just seeing like a little sack, like our little treasure sack, right? It's like this golden, like, I'm just seeing like this little sack, and you open it, it's like, oh, like all this gold, like our treasure chest, right? And then when we've learnt that lesson, right, spirit will direct us somewhere else. So spirit is the one, spirit is the unified field, spirit is that node, that golden node of the one. And this is where we want to go, right? So we are here in the physical, this realm of separation, the Antichrist program. So number one, you need to learn how to operate through the Christ in resonance with the Christ. And that's what I do every time I create content, every time I go live, every time we heal in the healing streams. We are really exercising this intuitive muscle, and together we're strengthening, right? This is a collective effort. That's it, Shane. We can't learn our unique journey from someone else, right? The Christ is here to guide you and teach you the way to do it. But, you know, like, this isn't about us comparing, oh, what did you do? What did that's the old world way, where we're handing our power away and we are investing, like we're putting someone on a pedestal, right? So right now there's so many spiritual things out there. There's all these healing modalities and practices, and where these teachers are put on pedestals and people worship them like they're gods, like Joe Dispenza, right? Joe Dispenza's freaking awesome, right? But we have all these people that are just like, like it's just Joe and only Joe and Joe, right? This is what Joe does. Does Joe do it? No. Okay, well, I'm not doing it, right? No, this is where we go within. And we use those, if we're guided there, we use those tools. We use those teachers and the teachings that are illuminated to us. We can find our way by healing on those particular tools and teachings to uncover our unique spark. So it's very, very interesting. The way that it all works. And again, this is like nothing else that you have ever learnt before, because this comes from the One. This comes from Creator, the Christ, where this is a collective effort. This is about the co. That's why it's called God Source Co. And the co is a very powerful set of digits, letters, right? The C and the O, right? This is about communication. This is about the collective community. This is about collaboration. And I'm getting conspiring to illuminate, right? Like, this is all of us deciding to get together, put all of our minds together, because what is the One? The One is the one eternal mind. The One is pure consciousness. So by us putting all of our minds together, by us unifying, us focusing on this, we are creating these energetic connections right now. These neural pathways, right? These golden neural pathways right now. By you just being here, whether you're watching the live or the replay, we are lighting up because we are putting our attention, our energy, our focus. And by doing that, you are healing. And the separation within you is dissolving and we are getting harmonizing, synchronizing. We are, oh, my little Maggies are out there crying. There's a little baby magpie, it's so cute. Harmonizing, synchronizing, and there's another one. I don't know if you guys can think of it because it's just gone from my mind. It's like we are, oh my gosh, what is the word? Is it a co-word? I don't know. I can't think of it. I can just see co. Like, I can just see co. Yeah, Shane's learning. We go within and then learn through our experiences and lessons. That's it. And yes, we have been through it, and we use those struggles, we use the symptoms, because what a symptom is it's your body illuminating to you the separation, the energetic blockages within that particular area. So here in the Christ, we heal at the root cause, right? We use the symptom and we heal on that. So we have our healing and ascension tools in the group circle with the inner circle. So we can really clear all those frequencies that's blocking that particular area. That's not to say you're going to be miraculously healed, but in a lot of circumstances, that symptom will disappear, right? All these pains, these it's all from imbalance within our physical body, right? So if we can address the imbalance, right, and if the one can prove to you, right, that you have what it takes, right, this is it. It's about, we are spiritual scientists, and it's about us empowering ourselves with the knowledge and then choosing to access the healing and ascension tools, and then using those, if we choose, to start healing ourselves, because that's your birthright. Your birthright is healing, right? To be one, right? To heal your physical vessel. So we need to heal our physical vessel if we wish to be in resonance with this 144 frequency. And in time, the healing program will be made available where beings can do that. Because right now, it's just a 5D limit where in a circle, we're healing based on all the... You guys can go and check that out. I think it's in the free community somewhere. Where you can see the exact frequencies that you're releasing by being a member in our communities. In our inner circle, you guys are healing. You're stepping your foot into the Ascension gateway. Because what you've got to understand, this is the 12 tree grid, right? This is the 12 tree grid. The tree of, and Spirit always says knowledge, right? Because it's not the tree of life, because the tree of life is old, it's outdated, it's distorted, it's a false light. So this is the tree of knowledge, where you heal to unlock your blueprint, to be in resonance with the 144 frequency. And this is the path to truth, right? The tree of knowledge, right? Healing to unlock your divine blueprint, to know yourself, know your truth, to be in resonance with the 144 frequency. Okay? This is what the Christ has returned to share with you, if you choose, right? But it could be anyone. And it doesn't matter who you are. If you're guided here and you choose to access these healing and ascension tools, you'll do it. Okay? You can join and then leave anytime you want, right? If it's not a match for you. But this is it. This is where it comes to us questioning things, right? So I can't help people within my members' portal if they're not questioning things. So questioning things is such a huge, huge thing that we need to do. We are here to question things. Now, my whole journey home to the one, to embody the Christ, was asking why. What's my why? Why am I here? Why? Back in 2019, I joined it was like a spiritual coaching program, and I had to find my why. But every single month, because I was healing, my why changed, and I couldn't pin it down. I'm like, why can't I just figure out my why? Why? But it was the why, and asking that question. Thank you for the gift, Daryl. Much appreciated. Thank you. Why? Right? So it's the why, it's the questioning that leads us home to our truth. So, and I'm still saying why, because I need to hone deeper and deeper and deeper. But there was a part of the Ascension where I was embodying this Trinity, right? And I was shown the why, right? And then they circled it. The one circled it. So it's like a why in a circle. And it's like, that's the Holy Trinity, the three aspects of mind, the mother, the father, the child, right? So have been questioning things, asking why am I here for so long, and what is my why? Couldn't pin it down. And the why and us asking questions is the number one thing that we need to do. Stop just accepting things and believing things that are in your external reality, because they are laced in deception. The true truth and core and essence of that is buried. And when you heal, when you ask these questions and you look at things from different angles, right? These are the people, the seekers that we want, right? We want those fluid people, those spiritual seekers, right? Thank you for the follow, Peter. Yes, and Peter said, we are spiritually inquisitive. right? We want to know, and we seek, and we flow, and we go where our heart guides us, and we explore these different spiritual concepts, healing practices, different types of knowledge, right? We explore. We're explorers, right? And it's this inner child that needs to come out, because from a very early age, we were conditioned. It was belted out of us, right? Just do things the way that you're taught, obey. This is the way that it is, programmed, right? So that lust for knowledge and inquiry, right? That the seeker within us, but the seeker cannot be, what's the word, quelled? I don't know why I'm getting quelled. I don't even know what that word means. But it's like, it cannot be completely taken away, right? And even, so what I'm seeing is the Holy Grail, right? And this spiritual quest, Merlin, King Arthur, and just the knights, right? On this quest, and I'm seeing a cup, right? So I'm seeing a tarot card with a knight holding a cup. So the Knight of Cups, I'm seeing this Knight of Cups, this explorer, like on a mission, right? And it's like this quest for the Holy Grail, right? Just give me a sec. Yeah, so this quest for the Holy Grail, you are the Grail, right? And by joining us, you're going to access this knowledge that pours forth from this. I'm seeing this eternal cup, like this cup, I'm getting this holy covenant, like drinking from this, right? So that's what you're doing. Every time you join us, every time you check out our content and share our content, you are playing a very important role in magnetizing, finding. Like, this is about us finding one another. The seekers, those beings on a quest for knowledge, those spiritual seekers who don't just believe, right? Because in that word believe, right, is the word lie. It's a deception. So we have beings, they're blocked. They're mentally blocked by beliefs, and they huddle up into groups and feel hang on. They feel loved and accepted because they're in these little I'm just seeing like nests, like nested, like it's like now I'm getting vampires, right? So they're in such a low dark frequency because they're blinded by beliefs, and they feel loved and accepted and at home because they all share that particular belief and those particular beliefs. But what they're actually huddled around is this deception. There is truth within it because that's the light, but the deception that they're under is huge, and they are blinded by these beliefs. They're blinded by separation. So although they feel at home and loved and accepted, there's huge separation within their field, and they will never return home to the one. They will never be in resonance with the 144 frequency because they are nested around this lie, right? So they're not going within to actually heal, to access the truth and illumination within that particular thing, right? So religion is one of those things. Thank you, Raluca. Yeah, beliefs. So beings in a lie, right? That's what the one says. It's beings in a lie. Be lie, right? And the F is field, right? So it's like they're in this collective field of lies, right? They're being, meaning they are being, their energy, their awareness, their focus, their everything is connected to this lie. And because that's, they're bound, right? They're bound. They're bound by the Antichrist, and they're fixed in that frequency of the Antichrist. So this is what you aren't told. This is what we've never been told. And this is why, you know, we've sought and we're like, we have this, it's like we just have this lust for knowledge and we just want to know, right? So I'm not here to convert those people that are fixed in religion, those people that believe all the old world outdated deceptions about the 144 and the 144,000. And I'm not here to convert those people that believe they're worshipping Christ when they're actually worshipping the Antichrist. I'm just here to show up, to be this open vessel, to share this word of the one, so I can find the other ones who are like me. Right? Those seekers and those beings that want to know why. Those beings that are looking for their why. Like, why am I here? So this is why I'm here. I'm here to just be, right? And just be this vessel of divine truth. Number 7 is a very powerful number, isn't it? Relates to that spectrum, to that rainbow, to these levels of consciousness. And this is what we are embarking on. Like, we are healing so we can see things through all different ways, all different lenses. And if we don't ask why, it will never happen, right? So we need to go within and find our why. We need to go in, okay? We need to go in and seek our why. And when you unlock, this unlocks the truth of the cosmos, creator. It's all within you. Everything has always been within you. But what you need to understand is that the separation that the one wants you to see, so you can free yourself from that, so you can heal yourself from that, so you can rise, so you can merge with the one. So right now, all humanity are fixed in the Antichrist program and they're in separation. So this is where we're returning to the source, to the one. We are all fractals of the source, right? All little shattered little shards of the one. So now is the time we get into that alignment. We meet up and we connect every single week. We align. And in this alignment, we are rising, right? Yeah, see, it's sad when we see people that are trapped, and there's a lot of people who they see the deeper truth, right? You guys are seekers, and you see things through other lenses, other ways that other people just don't, right? And a lot of people get stuck in the trap of trying to help those people and get them to see reason, because we can see they're hypnotized, right? They're mesmerized, they're fixed to the illusion, right? And but that's a waste of our energy, because what the one wants you to see is that we need to go within and we need to heal ourselves. And those people are characters there for your growth, right? That's it. We all need to go within to find source. Like, it's just this beautiful, beautiful journey. I can't wait to find those ones who align with this message. Thank you for the rose, Daryl. I can't wait to find those ones that are those spiritual seekers. And together we can do this together. And we can share, we can collaborate, we can grow. And that's why we have our free community, the God Source Co. Okay, so you can create a little profile of yourself and share. You can inspire others. Like, it's just like a portal that is there for us to explore together, but not be afraid to be ourselves. It's a space where we don't judge others for their beliefs, because the beliefs are the bars that are blinding those particular people. And everyone has these beliefs, and these bars are different because everyone has different lessons. Okay. So, is it 444 there? That's funny. Oh my God, everywhere I've been seeing 144. So many different things. It's like, stop it, spirit. Right. It's just funny. See, I'm simply Anna. So you've had all, like, that's it. We have these amazing experiences where our inner guide takes us these places, shows us these amazing lessons, and we put these puzzles together. Like, this is how we operate, right? But we don't stay fixed to that because we're here to evolve and grow. So the way that Spirit teaches us is by expansion, expanded knowledge, right? So it's like, and we have all those beautiful, amazing experiences and those lessons to draw upon in our ascension, and those things may come back. This is where we're seeing the patterns of creation and how it all works, like who you are as a creator. And by us going within, we've got 11 people watching right now. By us going within, like, this is, we're going to see this so much more. It's going to be so much more apparent, and it's just like, stop it, Spirit. All right, stop it. All right. And it doesn't stop. That's right. And healing never ends because we're here to serve the one. The one is infinite. And the one is about expansion, not limitation. And there's a lot of healing modalities. Like, I see people that are still healing the old world ways, and they're using these healing modalities that have so much darkness, and it's like, we need the healers, and we need those beings to free themselves so we can raise the collective and help those healing systems, help those old world systems. I'm simply Anna. Yeah, it's this journey of alchemization, right? Where we're alchemizing constantly. We're fine-tuning. We're transmuting, like, what's happening and what we get to embark upon. And we have our inner circle and our group circle with the healing and ascension tools, where these frequencies that are within your field, you're able to transmute them way more powerfully because we're healing on this all one frequency level, right? We're able to transmute them and alchemize more powerfully than you can ever imagine. And certain things that you're doing, they are going to skyrocket your healing capabilities by being a member in our inner circle, group circle. Skyrocket, right? Because you're able to all of a sudden heal all these different things from your field and from your physical body, right? Yeah, it's crazy. So there's a lot of things like the Awakening and 3-1 Atlas. There's a lot of spiritual systems out there, deception programs that have you waiting for something out there that's happening. I'm not really familiar with the 3-1 Atlas, but I know that it's a deception program. I've been told that, and I haven't been told to go within it because there's so many people who are waiting. We've got these galactic beings out there that people are channeling, but they're actually dark networks, and they're controlled by the archons, right? And so what we need beings to understand is there's nothing happening out there. It's all within here, and you're seeing this for a reason. So, this is a perfect opportunity to heal on it, right? So, just say in our healing collective, in the inner circle or the group circle, beings are being led to that. Well, what that means is there's things that within that need to be inputted so we can heal on that to access the deeper truth in relation to that. So be very interesting to see if there are any members that have been healing on that, and to see the truth and illumination. This is a journey where you actually learn the truth and you see it for yourself. Yeah, so I don't know what the 31 Atlas is, so please do share. But I know it's got like a very, I'm getting like galactic origins, right? Where people are tuning into those stories, those storylines on a galactic level. So what beings need to understand is everything is within, and we're the creators that are creating the simulation, this holographic reality that we see. So those things are coming up for a reason, and there's certain spiritual lessons within that to be decoded. So we decode that by healing, right? So Reiki masters. So yeah, I'm a Reiki master, but I again, going back to the why, I couldn't do it because, well, I could do it, but I didn't want to because I wanted to know why it worked, where it came from. And I actually found later on in the journey that's got a very dark origins, right? And, but at the same time, it's a part of the puzzle and a part of this journey that unlocked higher consciousness. So although there is a lot of darkness and dark entities connected to that network, a lot of demonic energies and stuff like that connected to the Reiki Healers network, it's still something that we can heal on to free ourselves from that entity, that demonic network. And at the same time, Reiki is something that people go to, so they're disempowering themselves by going to a healer, right? Number one, right? And the energy that the Reiki masters are drawing upon is tainted, right? So this deceptive network is there to make us feel all, oh, this is amazing, and oh, Reiki and this and that, and oh my God, but yeah, it's something that we need to purify ourselves so we're not taken advantage of anymore. This Reiki network and beings that are in these particular healing networks like emotion code, body code, these networks, there's so much deception in that, and because there's deception in that, there's separation, and because of this separation, these demonic energies are able to draw upon and feast on the healer's light, right? And especially when we're operating as healers, and it's a very dark network, a very false light network, where the Christ wants you to go within and heal yourself, because when you do that, you are the ripple, because you are the creator that creates the whole simulation. So it's a complete opposite way that we need to operate through. We need to unplug from the Antichrist network and all those old world outdated teachings, those modalities that keep beings fixed by beliefs. And, we all want to belong. We all want to belong, and we all know we have the power, right? So the God Source Co is the collective that is being formed, right, where we are going within to actually know the truth, and we are healing the low frequencies to release that deception within our field so we can see the deeper truth, our deeper truth, right? That's okay if you don't resonate with that at all. You are at a very particular part of your healing journey, and that's just the truth from Creator. And this is it. This is where our beliefs really separate us, right? So it's so the one has brought up a truth, but because there's a belief, there's a barrier. And it's do you choose to truly know and see the fullness of your power, or do you wish to stay blinded by that belief and fixed into this Antichrist system? It's very interesting. Oh, okay, my love. But thank you anyway, because that brought up a really important thing that needed to be said, right? Because it's this shift is happening by us going within and empowering ourselves with the knowledge from the Christ, and us really pushing. It's like us pushing the boundaries, like these physical, mental barriers that have been created. The beliefs are these bars that keep our mind blocked to the actual truth of God's source creation, right? It's so big. and there is no judgment to beings that are still fixed in religion, that are still fixed in Reiki, that are still fixed, operating in this very linear, very one-dimensional way, right? There's no judgment. This is for those that are led here. And there are certain codes that are spoken that you will pick up on, and you will use these codes that are coming through from the Christ to put your personal puzzle together and for you to find deeper truth within by following your unique path. So it's just all so amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing, Daryl. This is it. It's all about empowering others. It's like by us just doing things the old world way and following a program and just doing things, getting in the way. Like they say that healers are a middleman and a facilitator, right? When they're just really healing others, it's like, get the middleman out of the way. Teach the people how to heal themselves, right? That's it. Like by being a healer, connecting to others and healing others, you are staying fixed to the Antichrist program because you're operating out of alignment with the One, because the One is all about the One going within and unlocking their inner power, their inner Christ, right? It's amazing. Thank you for the rose, Daryl. Yeah, it's an exciting journey. I'm getting jolt. Like it's like this energy where it's just like, whoa. It's like, the Christ is very, like the message from the Christ is very, some people cannot be ready for it. Like some people just aren't ready for it, right? Because they lack that way of thinking. They lack, again, we're going back to that very one-dimensional way, right? They've got a very one-dimensional way of thinking, right? We've got 8 people watching right now. We've got 969 hearts. Again, isn't that beautiful? We've got the 9 and the 6, right? So we've got the Christ, which is 9, and we have the Antichrist, which is 6. So we have the 9, which is the number of spirit, and then we have the number 6, which is physical, right? We've got 969. That's so cool. Yeah, that's it. There's a lot in religion, right? That they it's like this Jesus Christ has been programmed into them. Like Jesus is just a character in that external reality, and a false light idol that is harvesting and siphoning light. The true Christ is what Jesus actually tried to teach, right? And a lot of people that are on this seeking journey, they're led to places like the Dead Sea Scrolls and different spiritual texts, right? And different types of knowledge from the Kabbalah, the Torah. Like, I don't know. I don't, the way that, yeah, it's like the true Jesus was a messenger of the Christ. So I've earned that role. And that's what I get to do now, right? And but you are the true Christ, and your truth is Christ, right? So it's about it's funny. It's a mind spin. Like it's a total, like it is not what we have been programmed to believe. The Christ is the One. It's the spiritual Son. There's a saying that. I don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong, because these things just come through just for an example. No one goes to the Father but through me. So that's exactly what I'm saying, because I've created the portal. I'm a messenger of the Christ, right? So I'm just sharing the teachings from the Christ, right? This comes through from the Holy Mother, the Holy Father, the spiritual Son, the Christ, right? And so it's just a frequency. It's just knowledge, right? So Jesus walked this path. He was born into the physical realm. He began seeking, asking for his why. Why? He traveled. He empowered himself with different understandings, different ways, right? Lots of different things, right? And in doing this, he unlocked higher dimensions, and he began building his bridge home to the one, right? His yellow brick road to Oz, to 0 Point, to be the mouthpiece of God, right? God was that last aspect, the Trinity, right? Before he merged with the one, right? So what I want you to see is the Trinity, 1, 2, 3, Mother, Father, Child, right? And then those three perfectly balanced, and in that balance merging with the one to be the spiritual son of Christ, to be the word of God, right? I've done all that, and I'm speaking from knowledge, not from reading it in books, right? This is the way of Christ. And you, if you're finding this, you're a seeker, you can do the exact same thing. But it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes you standing up for yourself and just learning the way of Christ. So I'm going to try and upload this on YouTube after this. So please do head over there and share this because I think this has been an extremely powerful live. And join us in our free God Source Co community. You know, press that notifications bell on our next healing stream. I'm getting a unified front. I want a unified front where we are all connecting and we are going to heal like never before. And the more eyes on this, the more healing we can receive. This is exciting, and I'm so super excited. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in relation to the Kabbalah, and there's a lot of false light teachings in that, and it's actual trap. Yeah, all these systems are traps. It's about us going within and following our heart, going where we are guided by spirit in the now, and then healing on that. And then as we heal on that, we release the deception, we release the separation, we release the negative energy, and we are able to access that golden nugget of truth. And it's about us seeing things through all different ways. And, you know, Kabbalah is very physical world, right? Very physical world. Yeah, very tainted. But this is the truth where you're going to, that's it. But exactly, there is so much within the Kabbalah. I've never really been led there to but I was in a Facebook group because I was there when I was working with Thoth, when I was working with Yahweh and Enki and all those lower, more physical realm entities. Yeah, I was led there. And recently the Emerald Tablets has come through in relation to Thoth, and I've been reminded about my teachings with Thoth. And but it's the very physical based of the heart, the lower heart, right? The lower heart, the lower realm. Okay, so within, and is Thoth the Kabbalah? See, that's it. I've just, certain things come through, and these are all things that we're going to be led to, all different pockets of the matrix, so we can heal on them, so we can extract the truth from them and have deeper clarity, right? But if you wish to heal with us, come and join our free God Source Co community. Link is in my bio. Follow this, join us, connect in with us, pull in as much light as you can by joining all my socials and stuff like that. You know, as you share, we're just, the more you share, the more we grow, the more we all benefiting, right? If you wish to heal and access the healing and ascension tools, you can become a member of our inner circle, of our group circle. And we're going live tomorrow in our inner circle. So if you wish to be a part of that, come and join us there. There's a heap of content for you to catch up on in both of those groups. So I look forward to meeting you guys at whatever level you choose. It's been an absolute freaking cracker of a live. I had so much fun. Thank you for all the love hearts, guys. This really helps me get pushed out, right? Because there is so much resistance. There is so much blocking the truth of Christ from getting out into the collective. Because again, remember, we are in the Antichrist program where everyone is resonating with that Antichrist frequency, right? So what we need to do is really push this out there and really come and join us in the God Source Co. We are there to push the boundaries of creation so we can all collectively get what is entitled to us to receive our divine inheritance. Again, this is an organic journey of growth where it's going to unfold in divine timing. And I know Spirit tests us so much with our faith and trust, right? And patience. But they say patience is a virtue, and we have to learn this one. And it's one Spirit just freaking loves enforcing. All right, love you all. See you guys tomorrow, and I'll see all of you in the God Source Co on Friday for our healing sesh. All right, bye.